Good afternoon, Durham. I'm Rod Jenkins, Director of the Durham County Department of Public Health. It has been a while since I last addressed you all, but as the Omicron variant of COVID-19 rages in our community, it is more important than ever that I share a message about staying safe. Today's message will cover some of our current case data, share important information about why and how to find vaccines and testing, give updates on new testing sites and upcoming distribution of at-home test kits and masks. I will also provide general reminders for staying safe. Get vaccinated, get your booster, wear your mask, get tested. Right now, we are seeing the highest case counts we have ever seen during this pandemic. We have shattered previous records, and case counts are only continuing to climb. In 2021, we saw a total of 25,849 cases, with a monthly average of 2,123 cases per month. So far this month, only 2 weeks into January, we have already seen well over 10,000 confirmed cases. In other words, in the first 2 weeks of this year alone, we've already seen about half the total cases we saw in all of last year's totals. This is the fastest COVID-19 has ever spread in our county and across the state and nation. So it is extremely critical that we do absolutely everything we can to stay safe. Two of our most important safety measures are vaccinations and testing. If you've not already received your COVID-19 vaccines, including your booster shots, don't hesitate. Get vaccinated as soon as possible. Some people have asked why it's necessary to get vaccinated if you can still become ill with COVID-19. The answer is simple. Although no vaccine for any illness is 100% effective, COVID-19 vaccines reduce your risk of getting COVID, and if you do become ill, these vaccines significantly reduce your risk of serious illness, hospitalization, and death. Our hospitals are filling quickly with COVID patients, so it is important to do all you can, not only to protect your own health and safety, but also to reduce the strain on our healthcare systems. Although there is some evidence that the Omicron variant leads to less serious illness than the Delta variant, because case counts are so much higher than before, our hospitals are still seeing record high numbers of COVID patients being admitted. Get vaccinated as soon as possible to protect ourselves, yourselves, and others. Our vaccination clinic continues to offer all brands and doses of COVID-19 vaccines by walk-in or appointment. Our clinic is open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and extended hours on Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 5:45 p.m. Everyone aged 5 and older are eligible for their first and second doses, and everyone aged 12 and older are eligible for boosters 5 months after their initial Pfizer or Moderna shots, or 2 months after their first shot of J&J. Additionally, all people 5 and older who are immunocompromised are eligible for an additional dose 28 days after their Moderna or Pfizer shots. Visit our website at decopublichealth.org/COVID vaccines for more information. It is more important than ever to get tested. If you have symptoms, have recently traveled, have been in close contact with others outside of your household, or you expect to be in contact with others, get tested. We know this may be frustrating to hear right now as testing demand is higher than ever, which is making tests harder to access. But please don't give up. In Durham, there are more than 30 locations to get tested. Some are available without appointments. This includes our testing sites at El Centro Hispano, our location at 414 East Main Street, and a new site I will discuss in a moment. Please do all you can to get tested in order to avoid spreading COVID to others. If you absolutely can't get tested, but know you've been exposed to COVID-19, please do all you can to stay away from others for at least 5 days. If you don't develop any symptoms during this time and are unable to get tested, you can return to your normal activities, but should continue wearing a mask. If you do develop symptoms, whether or not you're aware you've been exposed, stay away from others for at least 5 days from the time you started feeling symptoms. After day 5, if your symptoms have improved and your fever has been gone for at least 24 hours, you can leave isolation, but be sure to continue wearing a mask. Speaking of testing, we are thrilled to announce that beginning tomorrow, January 15th at 1 p.m., a new testing site is available at the Durham County Stadium. And beginning Tuesday, January 18th, a new site will be available at Wheels Fun Park through our partners at OptumServe. Testing at Durham County Stadium will be available 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and testing at Wheels will be available 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Both sites will be available 7 days a week, but will open at 1 p.m. on their first day. Both will be closed for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Testing at these sites is drive-through only and available for all people aged 1 and older with or without an appointment. To make an appointment, visit lhi.care/COVID testing. Many of you have asked about obtaining at-home tests as testing needs continue to increase and testing sites remain busy. In the coming days, we expect to receive several home testing kits and masks from the state and will begin working to make them available for pickup for the community as soon as possible. We are working to ensure pickup times and locations are accessible for all community members in need, and we will share the details for obtaining these masks and test kits as soon as we receive them and are ready to begin giving them out. Speaking of masks, there has been recent research and conversation about the effectiveness of various kinds of masks, particularly in protecting from the Omicron variant. Any mask is better than no mask, but some are better than others. We know that N95s and KN95s masks seem to offer the best protection against Omicron. And if you cannot obtain these, try to use surgical or procedural masks or layer your cloth mask if this is all that you have. We know that this is a lot of information, but we want to do all that we can to help you and your loved ones stay safe. To recap, COVID is surging faster than ever before. Get vaccinated and boosted, get tested, and wear your high-quality mask. Vaccines are easily accessible here at the health department, and we are working to make testing sites and masks more available throughout the community. To be sure you don't miss an update, including the availability of new testing sites, home testing kits, and masks, follow us on social media, stay tuned to our website, continue to read our news releases, and subscribe to the email updates at decopublichealth.org/COVID-19 emails. The current case spread is the worst it has ever been, but we are not without hope. By following all safety guidance and encouraging our loved ones and friends to do the same, get vaccinated, get your booster, wear your mask, get tested. We can do this, Durham.